Hello everyone, and welcome back to this winners round matchup between Ta and gunnerdude, who is an appropriate faction in this battle, so he will get his chance to redeem himself and pull himself back into the tournament to stay in the winner's bracket. Now Ta brought pretty much the same army he did last time. He's got a big cavalry component, 2 matchlocks, some katanas, naginata monks. Basically the same thing you saw in the last one, so I won't talk too much about it. Gunnerdude is a little different. He's got a little less cavalry. He's got 2 yaris and a katana. A little bigger bow complement of 3 bow samurai, all fresh, no veterans. His veterans are scattered across his melee line, mostly in his katanas, which he has 4 of. 4 yari ashigaru. Looks like they're up in the front to be sort of a spear wall. A naginata samurai kind of sticking in the back for anti-cap duties. Now, he's going to be designated attacker, and he chose Aki. I love this map. Shrine right in the middle of the map. These 2 hills here make for nice maneuverability. Kind of places to kind of put your army as you're skirmishing. Very, very friendly bow map, so this is definitely one you do want to bring bows on, because those hills are tantalizing to kind of camp on, but they're very dangerous to get a nice clear field of fire. You can even sit them on this hill right here and still hit them on the other side, so much more friendly to bows. Good map choice there by gunnerdude if he wants to use those ranged units effectively. But with this cavalry, it's not quite as friendly to a cavalry map. Oh, actually he brought a few more. Let's see here, 2 yaris. Make that 3 yaris and 2 katana cavalry. Does Ta still have his great guard in this? Yes, he does. There are the 2 of them. His bow cavalry is running off here to sort of be a distraction, get into a good position to attack. Now, as a designated attacker, you will have to be moving out soon. I'll give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, you know, just be able to kind of set up your army, think about what you're going to do, especially on a map with a hill where you can sit on. You got to think about how you're going to attack. So, like I said, I'm not going to be a stickler about that designated attacker rule. So we'll see if he actually does something. And he is sort of trying to deal with the bow cavalry here. He was making an offensive push with his bow cavalry. So being able to react to that falls under the rules, I think. So not going to be a big deal here. He's got some serious skirmishing opportunities because Ta has basically, he has no bows actually, just a couple matchlocks, and they're the samurais. They don't get that increased range that the matchlock monks can, so he's going to be able to skirmish him to death if he has effective cavalry use and guarding his bows, or keeping his spears near him at least. He's going to be able to do a lot of skirmishing, and even take this shrine. Since he'll have control of the field with his bigger bow complement, he should be able to take the shrine. I definitely want to take that if I were going up a hill. I guess we'll be over here because this is where the action's at. One thing about Aki is if you're camping on the west side, which is where Ta is right now, there's a nice little avenue of attack if you crab and bring your cavalry around here through the trees. You can get a sneak attack from the rear that can really punish camping on this map, so that's one reason why I do like it as well. Spreading his line out thin, we're just going to see, he's just kind of sitting here for now. Just kind of surveying the field, maybe finding a good map. Here he goes, he's now starting to move out. Got his units in a wide formation, going to try and envelop Ta, which he almost kind of did in the last battle. Something you sort of have to think about doing if you have a less of an infantry advantage. And we'll take a look. We'll really start talking about infantry advantages. It's pretty close. The naginata monks do give Ta something special to use in terms of the war cry ability to help rout the enemy. Though it looks like gunnerdude has a little bit more in terms of killing power with those katana samurais, but not much. It's pretty even. The yari ashigaru are going to be very interesting to see in this battle because both of them have their yari ashigaru in the front, which implies that they're going to have a yari ashigaru battle to kind of grind out the enemy infantry, and we'll see how that plays out as well. Let's see, I thought he had 4 yari ashigaru. I'm only counting 3 right there, so maybe he only does have 3. Maybe even putting his cavalry in anti-cavalry duty. Maybe using his bows to be the main killing power. Sitting here, sitting tight and capturing the shrine. Definitely going to need that in case the monks try to use their war cry. So he'll just be capturing the shrine at his leisure. No problem there. Using the bows to maybe start skirmishing soon. Yari ashigaru looks like they might be trying to hold off the shrine. Interesting what he's doing. I think that's the only reason why I'd be running him out. He's got him in loose formation, so he's definitely ready for the bow attacks, which are going to start right about now. Yeah, he is just putting him in range of the shrine so that gunnerdude cannot capture it, but seeing as there's not a whole lot he can do to really stop it, besides all out attacking himself, it seems like it's just going to be a waste of a yari ashigaru to me. Because he's just going to be able to delay it, and since he doesn't really have... Oh, actually, he captured it. The shrine is under control by gunnerdude. According to the map, he's got it out in blue, so looks like he will actually capture it. Go over here. The cavalry is, or the bow cavalry rather, is just shooting into gunnerdude's cavalry, so just trying to make the most of a skirmish. Interesting that he'd be fighting the cavalry with the bow cavalry. Not sure who I'd be shooting actually. Anybody's pretty much a good target, I think, for the bow cavalry. So skirmishing with cavalry is generally not such a good idea because they're able to chase you off so easily. They can match you for speed. So unless he's trying to draw him into a trap where the Yari cavalry and the Great Guard can maybe make quick work of that cavalry. Killing the enemy cavalry always is good for neutering their attack. Oh, excuse me, that's actually a bow warrior monk in the middle. They're not all bow samurai. He has a monk and a samurai. I thought I saw a third bow unit. Oh, there he is. Duh. 2 bow warrior monks and a samurai, so just buffed his bow core a little bit more with the bow samurai added on to his 2 bow warrior monks, who are not experienced anymore. They are vanilla. So let's see, just pulling back his cavalry. He's going to have to start moving out soon. And speak of the devil, he is. Definitely has the shrine under control now with the flag raised, and he did pull back his Yari Ashigaru. So, like I said, it was just kind of a waste of men. This Yari Ashigaru is down to 94 men. It was just going to delay the inevitable, and you don't want to lose men to do something like that. If we were to deny it completely, sure, it's a great use of a cheap unit like Yari Ashigaru, but just a delaying tactic, I don't think it was worth it. Unless you also take into account ammunition was used on him, but I don't think he's going to be running out of ammo anytime soon. Todd's actually moving out. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is he just going to run in to sort of delay them? Maybe tie him down on this hill so we won't have to run as far up on his cavalry attack. We try to get him in from the rear. Using a fire arrow attack, maybe a waste of a fire arrow on only Yari Ashigaru, but nonetheless, it's not even going to kill that many of them. That one sure did, though. Down to 78 men, killed about 15 of them in that volley, so good volley there. Might just be moving up to take arrows, too. That's also not a bad use of Yari Ashigaru. Matchlocks are running out to the front. Going to try and shoot over his Matchlock Ashigaru. And they're shooting through the gaps, hitting his own men too. And yes, they do have that morale penalty, so I don't really consider it cheesing anymore. They're under friendly fire, so he's taking that morale damage. He's losing men too from it, so. And he's on the hill, so he's got a nice little line of attack, so not worried too much about that. Yari cavalry is coming in now. Hits the bow cavalry. They're going to survive, though. What's fighting here? 2 Yari cavalry, but the downhill charge is going to go to Todd, but he doesn't get a good charge because his own bow cavalry kind of blocked him there, so not a great charge. 2 sides are sort of flirting with each other, but now it looks like Todd's going to be the one making the attack, running downhill. He's going to get a downhill charge right into the spear wall, though, so he's in a good position to wear down the main line. Ooh, it's actually stopped. Cavalry, we're going to have a little cavalry battle. Interesting, always fun to see those. Katana cavalry is holding back. Gunner Dude is moving his cavalry around. Both sides are just in a flanking battle now, trying to get good position. The infantry attack has started. Oh, that is a nice downhill charge into this Yari Ashigaru, took about 30 men. Oh, they're just surging right through that spear wall. Great downhill charge. Not a good place for Gunner Dude to be sitting around. I'm starting to get a little bit of a frame rate drop here. That's unfortunate. Let me try restarting Fraps real quick. There we go. Did that work? Whatever. Whistling arrows went off here towards the cavalry battle, so. Oh, my frame rate's back. Whistling arrows are going to hurt his own cavalry, and the cavalry is going to be routed. It's interesting to see those cavalry battles. You don't see those too often anymore. Ta has popped his rally and is moving his Yari Ashigaru to hit the bow warrior monks. Good idea. Without that cavalry, the only thing that can really turn this melee battle in his favor are those bows. And ooh, we got cavalry smashing into the side over here. Katana cavalry is rushing into the bows. Just holding them down, that's all he needs to do. As long as they aren't shooting, that's going to be good enough. Using his bows on the matchlocks, maybe not the best use of bow units. I would definitely be trying to win the infantry battle at this point. Looks like Ta has officially won the oh, well, there's a few cavalry left for Gunner Dude, but he's pretty much won the cavalry battle on his side, so we're just going to see some wavering. Ooh, that's actually his, oh, there goes his general. Gunner Dude has lost his general due to that cavalry attack. Let's put it, oh, excuse me. Whoa. Just trying to restart, okay. Oh man, I hate when Fraps does this. It just kills my frame rate, and I don't know why. 1 second, folks. Alright. Stupid thing. Anyway, it looks like we're close to the end of the battle anyway. His infantry line just crumbled. Couldn't take that downhill charge. So it was really cool to see those katanas just surge right through that spear wall like it was nothing. Wavering all over. This is definitely over at this point. Todd's going to take game 2, it seems. Just 1 unit left. It's Naginata Samurai. They're famous for holding firm, but there they go. That's the end of the match. See you back on the main screen for some post-match commentary. Well, that was an exciting matchup, but unfortunately for gunnerdude, choosing his map didn't quite pull out a win on that one. It was a good choice for his unit composition with the bows. It's a great skirmishing map, but unfortunately he wasn't able to skirmish as much as he'd like to because Ta himself pushed the advantage there. Just because you're the designated attacker doesn't mean you can't attack, and Ta took the initiative, got the downhill charge. Gunnerdude didn't have his units in a very good spot. They just took that downhill charge, and you saw those Ashigaru just eat it. And losing the cav battle. When the enemy has great guard, you really can't count on winning a cav battle unless you have some of your own. You have to have some spear support. Drawing back to your Yari Ashigaru or something like that, or the great guard is going to tear right through them, which is what we saw in that battle, unfortunately. With the cavalry advantage in hand, gunnerdude could have easily taken that battle because there would have been nothing else for Ta to save him from cavalry because his Yari Ashigaru were all up near the front. Though that was true for both sides. It's a pretty popular thing now to put Yari Ashigaru in the front and use him in spear wall to grind down the enemy infantry. Definitely is a good idea. It didn't work so well in that battle for gunnerdude when the Katana Samurai just crashed right through him as an offensive-minded, attacking lover sort of person. I thought that was pretty cool to see. So, great job there by Ta, the only Canadian in this tournament, I believe. So he'll be moving on to winners round 2. Gunnerdude is moving down to the losers bracket, but of course still can claw his way back up to the top. We'll see you all tomorrow on Fishy's March Madness for round number 4 of the winners round. Thanks for watching, everybody.